Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bold and Beautiful reveals that the late Sheila Carter is alive and kicking. Our colleagues over at Sister Site Soaps predicted this twist ages ago. Despite showing us the killing and the body, despite having EMTs call time of death, and having the actress give exit interviews, the Bold and the Beautiful did not, in fact, bump off villainous Sheila Carter in February. In the April 5 episode of the CBS daytime drama, the madwoman's grieving fiancé Deacon Sharp discovered that the corpse that was about to be cremated had 10 toes. He, as well as regular viewers, know that Sheila only has 9, what with her having cut one off in the summer of 2022 in order to convince the authorities that she'd been eaten by a bear. He twist will come as a relief to fans of Kimberlin Brown's murderous character, who was introduced on The Young and the Restless in 1990 and has been crossing back and forth between that show and Bold and Beautiful since '92. The revelation will also be seen as tremendously bad news by most of the other characters on the show, many of whom she has terrorized, kidnapped, and or shot. In fact, it was her daughter-in-law Steffy Forrester who, fearing for her life, stabbed Sheila to death. If the long-running big bad is still alive, who did Steffy kill? Soaps has the answer to that question. Sheila's on-time accomplice Sugar, played in the mid-2000s by daytime legend Robin Maxon, and post-plastic surgery Brown. In the opulent setting of the Forrester mansion, where luxury permeated every corner, an air of suspense lingered like an unspoken secret. The sun cast its golden rays through the large windows, illuminating the grandeur of the place, yet unable to dispel the shadows of uncertainty that danced in the hearts of those gathered. In the midst of this elegant domain stood Brooke Logan, her poised facade belying the turmoil within. Her eyes, usually sparkling with vivacity, now held a glimmer of apprehension as she awaited the revelation that would shake the very foundations of her world. Across from her, Eric Forrester, patriarch of the famed fashion dynasty, regarded her with a mixture of empathy and resolve. He knew the bombshell about to be dropped would have profound consequences for everyone involved, none more so than for Brooke herself. The anticipation in the room was palpable, each breath heavy with anticipation as the clock ticked away the seconds, leading up to the moment of truth. Suddenly, the doors swung open with a dramatic flourish, and in strode a figure that sent shockwaves rippling through the gathered assembly. Sheila Carter, the woman believed to be long dead, stood before them, her presence commanding attention like a tempest in the calm. Gasps echoed through the room as jaws dropped in disbelief. Sheila's eyes, pools of intensity, swept over the stunned faces before her, relishing the chaos she had unleashed with her unexpected return. But amidst the shock and confusion, one voice cut through the clamor like a beacon of clarity. It was Ridge Forrester, the suave and debonair scion of the Forrester clan, his tone laced with incredulity as he demanded answers from the woman whom had seemingly risen from the grave. Sheila, undeterred by the skepticism that surrounded her, began to weave a tale as captivating as it was implausible. She spoke of survival against all odds, of a clandestine existence hidden from prying eyes, and of a burning desire for redemption that had driven her to reclaim her place in the world. As her words washed over the assembled company, emotions ran high, each person grappling with their own feelings of betrayal, forgiveness, and disbelief. Brooke, her gaze locked with Sheila's, felt a whirlwind of conflicting emotions raging within her. Memories of past encounters, fraught with animosity and rivalry, collided with the startling realization that the woman standing before her was not a ghost of the past, but a living, breathing entity with a story yet to be told. For Eric, the resurgence of Sheila stirred memories of a tumultuous past, a time when his family had been torn apart by her machinations. Yet, beneath the veneer of anger and resentment, he sensed a flicker of compassion, a recognition of the humanity that resided even in the most flawed of individuals. Amidst the turmoil, one figure remained curiously silent. Quinn Fuller, wife of Eric and no stranger to the chaos that often engulfed the Forrester family, watched the unfolding drama with a mixture of curiosity and apprehension, for in Sheila, she saw a kindred spirit, a woman who, like herself, had been both vilified and redeemed by the whims of fate. As the revelations continued to pour forth, alliances shifted like sand in the wind, and loyalties were tested in the crucible of uncertainty. Questions hung in the air like a lingering fog, each one begging for resolution in a narrative that seemed destined to defy logic and reason. And yet, amidst the chaos, glimmers of hope began to emerge, for in the heart of darkness, there existed the possibility of redemption, of forgiveness, and of a future forged from the ashes of the past. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting its final rays upon the Forrester mansion, the stage was set for a new chapter in the saga of Sheila Carter. Whether it would be one of redemption or ruination remained to be seen, but one thing was certain: the bold and beautiful world of the Forresters would never be the same again. In the luxurious world of daytime drama, where love triangles and betrayals reign supreme, nothing is ever as it seems. Characters come and go, often meeting dramatic ends, only to miraculously return from the dead when least expected. And in the heart-pounding realm of Bold and Beautiful, a soap opera renowned for its jaw-dropping twists and turns, the revelation that the late Sheila Carter is alive and kicking sent shockwaves through the fictional town of Los Angeles. It was a crisp autumn morning, the sun casting its golden rays over the sprawling cityscape as the residents of Los Angeles went about their daily routines. But within the hallowed halls of Forrester Creations, the fashion empire at the heart of Bold and Beautiful, tension crackled in the air like electricity. Brooke Logan, the perennial matriarch of the Forrester family, stood at the center of the storm. Her porcelain features were etched with worry as she paced the sleek corridors, her mind consumed by thoughts of the past. Sheila Carter, the woman whose name sent shivers down the spines of many, was believed to have met her demise years ago. But as the saying goes, the past has a way of catching up with you. Meanwhile, across town, in a secluded mansion nestled amidst verdant gardens, a figure shrouded in darkness watched the events unfolding with keen interest. Sheila Carter, the notorious villainess whose schemes had once threatened to tear the Forrester family apart, smirked as she observed the chaos she had sown. For months, Sheila had bided her time, hiding in the shadows, nursing her wounds from past battles. But now, fueled by a burning desire for revenge, she was ready to make her triumphant return to the forefront of the drama. As whispers of Sheila's resurrection began to spread like wildfire throughout Los Angeles, the residents found themselves plunged into a maelstrom of uncertainty. Friends became foes, alliances were tested, and loyalties were shattered like fragile glass. At the epicenter of the storm stood Eric Forrester, the patriarch of the esteemed Forrester family. His once unshakable resolve wavered as he grappled with the revelation that Sheila, the woman he had once loved with all his heart, was alive. Memories of their tumultuous past flooded his mind, intertwining with the present in a tangled web of emotions. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan found herself torn between her loyalty to her husband, Ridge Forrester, and her growing suspicions about Sheila's true intentions. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, Brooke realized that Sheila's return heralded a new chapter of chaos and intrigue in their lives. But amidst the turmoil, a beacon of hope emerged in the form of Hope Logan, Brooke's daughter, and a formidable force in her own right. Armed with determination and a keen sense of justice, Hope vowed to uncover the truth behind Sheila's resurrection and put an end to her reign of terror once and for all. As the battle lines were drawn and alliances forged, the fate of Los Angeles hung in the balance. For Sheila Carter, this was not merely a game of cat and mouse, but a chance to rewrite the narrative of her life and claim her rightful place among the titans of the city. And so, as the sun set over the glittering skyline of Los Angeles, the stage was set for a showdown of epic proportions. In a world where deception lurked around every corner and secrets were currency, only one thing was certain: in the bold and beautiful universe of soap opera drama, anything was possible.